Are you tired of all the talking heads? You're listening to The Keeping Your Money Show with Jamie Westenbarger and Shannon Simon, right here on Wood 1300 and 106.9 FM.
All right, welcome back to The Keeping Your Money Show, heard all across Michigan, Indiana, and Illinois. Of course, we wrapped up our segment talking about our weekly topic of, the concept between are your investment decisions evidence-based, are they emotional, and that type of thing. I'm joined as always by my partner Shannon Simon. We appreciate you listening. You can always, of course, find us on the web at keepingyourmoney.com. We've got a special guest in studio today, Shannon. Of course, we always are really interested in the local community, local businesses, and then, of course, do a lot of charitable work. And a main focus for us has always been military and service members and that type of thing. And we have Major Steve Prince from the Army Reserves in here with us to talk a little bit about an organization called Camp Cuervo Archery Club. Steve, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Outstanding. Thanks for coming in today.
Hey, glad to be here.
All right. So tell us a little bit about Camp Cuervo and the concept and kind of what you do with it.
Okay, I first found out about the organization when I was deployed to Iraq. I was in Baghdad, and one of my soldiers had told me that there are these guys who'd send us free archery equipment if we made contact with them. So I got in touch with them. A guy named John Vassis runs the organization, and they sent me, actually one of their members from the UP sent me his bow, his personal bow that he had that he wasn't using anymore, 6 arrows. And then they also sent me an archery target. And for my downtime that I had, I'd pull off the side of the road on Camp Victory there, not out in Baghdad.
I was going to say, not necessarily out in stuff.
Just on post. And I could put the target out, shoot some arrows, found another guy who liked to shoot, and we had our own little archery club there. And that's kind of the basis of what the organization does, is send used archery equipment typically to soldiers who are deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan.
That's kind of a unique concept, and but at the same time, what a great idea. You got guys over there that a lot of them probably are hunters and interested in it, and I would assume too there's probably some involvement with service members that maybe never have even been archery shooters before, but maybe pick up the sport or pick up an interest in it after this program.
Yeah, there's actually most guys typically work a 12 to 14-hour day, so you still have, after you sleep, you still have some time. A lot of guys sit in their rooms and watch movies on DVD. You can actually get them released over there before you can over here, and or guys play video games for hours on end. Mm-hmm. And we had people send us golf equipment. We'd hit golf balls, archery equipment. A lot of guys work out, and it was just one of those things that was healthier, a lot of fun. You get people who are, have never done it before, and they're like, hey, I'll give it a shot. No pun intended on that one. But they had a lot of fun. And I met some other guys who were archers over there, and then when I returned, the bow that they sent me, they didn't realize I was 6'7", and it was smaller than I should have been shooting.
Yeah, you are a pretty big guy. So.
Yeah, so I gave them back the bow that they'd given me, and they gave me a better one, and I ended up giving them that one back too. But since then, I've done some different events with the guys that started the thing. They actually were born out of the Michigan Longbow Association. John was the president of the Michigan Longbow Association at the time. So they focused on traditional archery, recurves and longbows. But since then we've gotten involved. Bowtech is a big supporter of the military, name a lot of their bows after military organizations and stuff. And so they donated a bow that we auctioned off and raised money for the postage to send the gear overseas.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's got to be probably one of the largest expenses is the postage of it, obviously, to get it over there. So if people want to get involved in this, obviously they can donate equipment. I'm assuming there's ways they can donate money if they wanted to help with postage. What's the easiest way for them to find the organization and get involved?
Probably the easiest way is, it seems like everybody's on Facebook, and so are we. Camp Cuervo Archery Club. It's not related to the tequila, but it's spelled the same way. I'm on there every day, and so is John, the guy who started it, as well as another John who's a retired Marine, so I talk slower around him.
Like you do for Jamie.
Here we go. Here we go.
Exactly. He actually,
you knew that was going to come up.
They sell T-shirts and hats in order to raise money for this stuff, and they alter the design based on the unit that they're sending gear over for. So it started out actually with the first calf. First calf has a big horse head on, and that was the original design. And then John Stewart, who's a former Marine, put the I always call it the anchor, the globe, and the birdie design on the T-shirt, and he always gives me a lot of flack about that. But so the Facebook page is the easiest way to get in touch with us. We're not set up as a charitable organization yet. We're working on that, and hopefully you guys can give us a little help.
Absolutely.
But then we're also, as Iraq and Afghanistan hopefully are drawing down, hopefully we can get everybody home. We're starting to work more with disabled veterans and veterans in general. We had a soldier walk in when we actually set up Alan Bob's on Veterans Day. Soldier walked in and said, "Oh, I've never bow hunted. I'm a fisherman." And we said, "Well, we'd love to give you a bow." And we gave him a bow, and now he's got 10 months to practice until opening day of archery season next year.
Well, as a Marine and as a hunter, that both those things tie in well with in my wheel there for sure. So, we'll link to your Facebook page on our website, so people can go to keepingyourmoney.com and link to the Facebook page. Alan Bob's, if you're in Grand Rapids, Alan Bob's, of course, sporting goods store over on Division, where I bought my Bowtech bow actually.
Good.
In our other markets, if you own a sporting goods store or you own something similar to that where there's a lot of traffic and you'd like to be a drop-off spot, contact Shannon or myself, and we can probably coordinate that with Steve as well. And if you have some old equipment, I think all of us that are hunters have, a couple of those plastic totes laying around with all kinds of stuff we don't use anymore. My wife says I have more gear than she has shoes, so
that can't be true.
No, it's not. But she likes to say that though. Yep. So, so we'll definitely link to your page through our website and hopefully get some people interested in taking part in it. So it's a great organization, and we definitely appreciate you being on the show, Steve.
Thank you. There's one more website. It's oldwarriorcamp.com. That's a camp. He's the guy that started it. Bob Blevins is a retired Marine.
Okay.
And he took his life savings and put it into this camp to support disabled veterans.
That's pretty awesome.
So
oldwarriorcamp.com?
Oldwarriorcamp.com. It's got a YouTube video on there. Forgetting he's a Marine, so there's no words. It's just a video.
Right.
And he is set up as a charitable organization, so he can accept funds.
All right. Well, we'll definitely link to that site as well. So, keepingyourmoney.com, and we'll definitely connect to those. And Steve, thanks for coming in. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and wrap up the show right here on the Keeping Your Money Show.